Super exciting product here. This is the newest version of our standalone S197 EPAS controller, electric power steering controller. So what this does is it gives you the ability to either retrofit or maintain the steering rack from the 2011 to 14 Mustang all the way back to 2005. So you can retrofit your 2005 to 10 Mustang with a electric power steering rack from the 11 to 14 car, or if you have an 11 to 14 car and you need more control for either drift applications, standalone engine management, or any other need you may have to add this function, you can use this harness with the original rack in your car. And like I said earlier, the 2005 to 10 Mustang can take the 11 to 14 rack bolted in your car and use this to control the rack and give you a feature set like no other. So what makes this different from our integration harness? Well, you're looking at it right here. So what this gives you is the mode select. So you have standard, sport, and comfort, right? So we have standard, sport, comfort. That's the feedback curve. And this is a feature in 2012 to 14 Mustangs from the factory. You're going through the instrument cluster and you can change it to standard, sport, comfort. So that's a feedback curve. And obviously it affects the way the steering wheel feels, like the weight of the feedback. So sport is going to be your heaviest, comfort's going to be your lightest, and standard somewhere in the middle. So that's mode select. What is this? This is infinitely variable feedback assist. So you have 0 mile an hour to 100 mile an hour, and you can adjust the speed input from the controller to change the sensitivity on the rack. And this is super useful in drift applications. There's other applications where it's decent, but I'll be honest with you, it's not really needed. In motorsports, our standard sport controller gets the job done on road course every day. So could you use this in other applications? Sure, you absolutely can, but I'm not trying to sell you things you don't need. And this is something that we developed specifically for our drift customers. We had a customer recently ask me to add the mode select to it. So I said, you know what, we're gonna supersede the adjustable controller and we're gonna make it dual. So it has the infinitely variable resistance and the mode select. So this is as much control as you could possibly have over an electric steering rack in your S197 Mustang. There's no other way to get more control. There's no other feature sets to be added. It's self-contained, it's weatherproof. You can't hurt this module. This comes from agriculture. You could submerge this thing, you're never gonna hurt it. I have yet to have one fail. It's custom programmed. You can only get it from us and it will get the job done. So the beauty of this is, let's say you don't have enough self-steer, you need to dial the feedback in to suit what you have with your alignment. So your alignment is going to play a big part. Some guys will say, hey man, I'm not getting enough self-steer, and they'll do an alignment or they'll make a change to toe in, toe out, caster, camber. So caster plays a big part, self-steer. And they'll find that they actually do have what they need. They just didn't quite have the car dialed in the beginning. So between the mode select, which is the curve, so again, you've got standard, sport, comfort, and this will give you basically 3 full sweeps of the knob, each having a different adjustment. So you can put it in standard, right? 0 through 10. Put it in sport, 0 through 10. You put it in comfort, 0 through 10. So somewhere in these 3 infinitely adjustable feedback curves, you're going to find what you need, and the car is going to give you the steering that you desire. And that's, I mean, that really is it. So you got the power that plugs into the rack. You've got the data cable that plugs into the rack. You take power from the underhood fuse box, the main stud. You take ground from the passenger strut tower. Switch power will feed into the cabin. So you've got the feedback knob and the mode select, and you've got switch power. And you'll just find a fuse in your inside fuse box. that's key on, key off, and you'll transfer the fuse from the fuse box into here, and you'll plug this in place of that fuse. It's 100% plug and play. There's nothing you have to do to the car. There's no wiring that you need to do. You install this module. You plug it in, so power to the rack, data to the rack, power and ground, switch power. You put the switch and the adjustment knob wherever you'd like inside the car, and you can take them apart here. So that way it's easier to run into the cabin, and then you install them and then you plug them in. And it's ready to go. You can find a very thorough write-up on the website that walks you through the entire installation process. You can find the product link in the video description. And if you have any questions or information that you'd like about this, feel free to reach out. You can PM me. You can reach out to the chat feature through the website. You can find me here. And whatever questions you have, I'll make sure I answer. And if you need any motorsports advice or car tuning help, we can try to work with you on that too. Getting lots of great feedback from customers. And this guy doesn't know it. He ordered the variable assist harness, but I went ahead and started adding mode select. So these two harnesses are going out. There's one here and there's one over there. These two harnesses are going out with the added mode select, and these guys don't even know it. So get in where you fit in. Get this EPAS kit, get your drift car doing drift car things, and let Wire Everything help you achieve your goals.